And joining us here on India Today is Mr. Ratan Sharda, author, analyst and an active member of the RSS as well. Mr. Sharda, thank you so much for your time. First of all, sir, a lot of questions right now about the timing of the decision. After 58 years, it's finally been done. I'm sure you'll say better late than never. But there are also a lot of questions on why now. Whether this is being done now to kind of appease the Sangh amid all of the murmurs of a growing rift, sir.
Yeah, RSS need to be appeased, first of all. And also remember that BJP was in power for the last 10 years. RSS could have asked this law to be repealed. Actually, RSS doesn't give very big importance to this particular act because it has been misused once in a while by the Congress government especially, or communists. But generally, just let it lay. That is the condition. And to tell you the truth, this particular act has been copied from British, which was brought in 1932 in Central Province. And then it was defeated in cut motion by Congress members. And then it was again resurrected in 1948 by Congress during ban. And thousands of people lost their employment and their teacher's job, etc. And that is still being used, but very rarely. In fact, there is judgment in January 2024 where a Himachal Pradesh government tried to transfer a RSS person because he was RSS person, and High Court made a very stinging remark. It said that this is patently arbitrary, illegal, and violative of Article 14 of the Constitution. So maybe RSS should have taken it first and brought it to notice of BJP, but since RSS has not even taken it seriously earlier on, so it has been there. That's all I can say. BJP doesn't need to appease RSS because there is no such issue.
But Mr. Sharda, I come back to the same question of why now? 58 years, why now in 2024 is this move being made? The Modi government didn't do this in the last 9 years.
Why I could say it could have been done by Atalji government also, sure. Right? Even then it was not done. It could have been in Janata Party government also, not done. In fact, during Janata Party formation, the Janata Party leaders asked RSS whether you want to put a demand for removal of sections and ban on RSS. They said, no, first you win the election, we will see about the ban. And RSS didn't bother about the ban in itself, but went ahead and supported Janata Party. So RSS viewpoint of the society and the worldly affairs and the nation are very different from petty-minded Congress.
So let me also tell you about the politics that's playing out right now on this, Mr. Sharda. The Congress is criticizing the move, saying that those with clear leanings with an agenda will be now part of the bureaucracy, will be taking decisions. They're saying that this is an attempt to saffronize bureaucracy. What's your response to the Congress?
Well, RSS is not a banned organization. Congress tried it 3 times, failed. Congress tried all the laws, it failed. And it is facing the brunt of the people's anger that is not in power for the last 15 years. For them to talk like this rather rich, because RSS people are nationalist people. They are legally member of RSS. They are not doing anything illegal. Whatever they have done is for the good of the society, whether it's service, whether it's to be with the forces at the front when the war takes place, whether it's partition when RSS people lost their lives defending Sikhs and Hindus in the partition riots. There are so many, things I can tell you on Congress. Hate for BJP, RSS goes much before this happened. Sardar, in fact, when the Congress were getting very angry with RSS for its popularity, they passed a resolution on 13th October 1947 saying that RSS should be destroyed or we will destroy it like we did it with terror in 1942, and BJK said it's enough. The state level camp was cancelled in 1948, 7 January. Before Gandhiji's incident happened, they passed a resolution asking for strong action at RSS. Same thing happened at the time of, even Nehru said the same thing, while Patel said you cannot crush Sangh, they are patriot, there is 6 Jan 1948. But Nehru said I'll crush RSS in 1947 before the assassination of Gandhiji. D.P. Mishra himself told on 19 December 1947 that is childish to imagine that RSS will overthrow Congress with dandas. So this hate for RSS comes basically from the fear that RSS was so popular after partition because of the hate, because of the failure of Congress to protect Hindus and avoid partition, that they went on to somehow stop RSS. They failed by various means, so they can say anything. Why RSS cannot take part in government decisions? Why RSS cannot do something like this?
No, so Sir, you've listed, of course, multiple instances where RSS, there was a crackdown on, banned, and you're saying it was motivated. But you look at the specific instance of 1966. Why was it done? It was done because there was violence that broke out, Mr. Ratan Sharda. So the Congress says that, there was violence, and that's why what Indira Gandhi did then was completely justified against the RSS.
See, Congress has the misfortune of using law to suppress the people. You remember 1948, thousands of Brahmins and RSS volunteers were butchered in Pune, Sangli, Kolhapur, etc. We don't know the numbers yet because news were totally, stopped. Again, in 1984, when these riots happened, Rajiv Gandhi said, "Ped girta hai to kuch hota hai." So these are the kind of approach of RSS, Congress, which believes in crushing opposition even with violence. They can refer anything, but their own copybook is filled with anger, filled with all kind of approaches to destroy people. In fact, they went on to make Muslim League a secular party when it was in the dumps after partition and made it a part of Kerala coalition. That's still happening. Now they are dictating the terms. So I don't give very much importance to Congress arguments because Congress is frustrated. Congress has failed to stop RSS all these years. So nothing will work in their favor if whatever they do.
My last question to you, Mr. Ratan Sharda, keeping aside the politics, in general, isn't it ideal that a babu or a bureaucrat has no leanings or association with any outfit? Would you be okay, for example, if someone who's a member of the Jamaat-e-Islami is also a serving bureaucrat?
There are already bureaucrats who did namaz in the office. They try to convert people. The cases are going against them. There are leftists, certified leftists who have worked in Congress government earlier during the Indira Gandhi period, Nehru period, and again during UPA period when very respected card holders and urban Naxal were part of NSC, which had no power. You can't compare because
No, but Mr. Sharda, Jamaat-e-Islami was banned in 1966.
They had no sense at all. Whether Jamaat-e-Islami was banned for what reason, Congress for RSS for what reason, today that is not the discussion. But are you saying that RSS as a social organization does not have a place in the Indian polity? Are you saying that leftists can have a polity? People who act on the Naxal violence can be part of the government, but an organization totally tied to non-violence, even as per constitution, they cannot take part in the government?
Okay. All right. Mr. Ratan Sharda, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining us. You put forward your viewpoint on what you think about this decision. And clearly at this point, the RSS is saying that, look, there's no problem, no harm whatsoever in allowing us to be a part of the bureaucracy. And 1966, the ban that was taken, the decision that was taken by the then Congress government was clearly motivated.